The week off now is even better because now we can work on what went wrong, and the Sutton, it would have been nice to have won at Harrogate, but we can see what we can work on now in that week, lead on to Havant and Waterlooville next Saturday.
That's good. A couple of changes as well. You Bevan coming in. I can't remember the other one changed. Holroyd. Changes it up a little bit. Bevan, I think, is kind of a class act, really. How do you feel he coped today? Because he's not no spring chicken. He's quite an older player, but I think the intelligence of him on the pitch is something that adds a bit of depth, really. He drops deep and then wins the ball. There's a few times he was doing the job of a winger and dropping all the way back to defend and then win the ball. How do you think he's kind of coped so far?
I think it's been a great season this season. I really do. Like you say, he's 34, so to be working as hard as he does back helping out the defence and going forward as well, and then to get the goal today, I thought he took that really well. But his overall work rate it really impresses me. I was on commentary today and did give my man of the match to him because I thought his work rate was just fantastic. Yeah. To be honest, there's a few people I think that were up for man of the match. Lainton pulled off a few good saves. Other than that, really, the back four I think have been really solid today. No Jennings, so you've had Matt Carrington filling in, Roberts. How do you feel Jake Lawler's kind of coped? He's had a couple of games now. What's your assessment of him so far? I think he's done well. I think he's gone into that back four really well. He didn't play much this calendar year before coming to Wrexham, so he's fitted in there really well. I think the question comes when Manny Smith's back fit. What do you do? Because he has come in and he's done a really good job back there. But no, he's impressed me. He's been part of that back four, which has just continued to get clean sheets and perform really well for the team.
Yeah, I think the transfer kind of came in at the right time, really. I think it's one of them. Doug Tham's a young player, so especially against some of these more experienced centre forwards, you don't want to kind of run that risk, and especially with no other fit centre backs other than Doug, you don't really want to leave yourself short. So week off now. Havant next week. Keep the same team, or what would you do? Because obviously they lost today. They lost to a 90th minute goal against. They were at home against Solihull. Adios has got the 90th minute winner, so they're going to be hurting in a way. How do you go against these?
I think we performed well today, so I don't think I'd change too much. I think Raquel Pike was injured today, so he might come back into the equation for the team. But no, I wouldn't make too many changes. I think the midfield's working well with. I thought Walker was okay today. I think there's more to come from him. But Summerfield again was good, and Akil Writer we've just seen in there in the interviews, he was good as well. So I probably wouldn't change too much. It depends also on Holroyd because he went off. I don't think they've said it was properly his hamstring. I don't think it snapped.
No, I think it's just a bit of a pull. The assessing midweek, I think.
So that could be maybe a forced change, depending on how bad it is.
I think it's one of them things as well that you don't want to run the risk. I think he looked like he wanted to come back on. He was kind of gearing to come back on, but it's one of them ones you want to kind of.
It's not worth the risk.
No, and at the end of the day, we were 1-0 up, and we had Fondop that could come on. Yeah. How did you think Fondop did when he came on? Obviously, he came on with quite a bit of time, and he had a couple of chances to get a shot off. There was one that just fizzed past the post, and in the 91st, 92nd minute, if Bevan would have let him through, I think it would have been 1-on-1. So, do you think he may be a bit frustrated by that one?
Yeah, that Bevan one. No, I thought he did okay. I think he's still young. I think he showed that he's not got the experience maybe some players have, because it would have been nice to have seen him hold that ball up a lot more. When we're going into 4 minutes of added time and we're only 1-0 up, we need our striker to hold it up a little bit better, and then he committed that foul on the edge of the box as well to give away that free kick. And I was like, please, no. But no, I thought he did okay. I think he'll have learned a lot from that performance as well.
Yeah. I'm just having a little look at the questions here. Good crowd again. How was the atmosphere? I thought it was a very good atmosphere today. We had, albeit my incorrect tweet initially, 4,727, 77 travelling from it's Northland, I think, is it? Something? Yeah. I thought it was a good crowd today. As always, the fans are very good, home and away. Harrogate, we absolutely filled that stand. It was unreal, and the atmosphere was electric, and it's the same at home. I think that's a 12th man for us, do you think?
Absolutely. I mean, teams really fear coming here, and you look at the crowds that we get. We've had a couple of 5,000s on a Tuesday night, 4,000. We've not 4,700. We're not too many away supporters today. No, it's a great fan base, and it just gets our players over the line, and I'm sure they had a part to play today in helping that defence see it out.
I think it is definitely a thing for away teams. They come here, it's a big stadium, it's an intimidating atmosphere, the floodlights, everyone goes on about the floodlights, especially on a Tuesday night, but I think that the fans as well, they're quite close, but in a way that there's a lot of numbers of them, and the way that the stadium's set up, they're quite close to the action. I think that unnerves a lot of players, especially younger players, because really at this level they don't play in front of a lot of fans. There's only a couple of clubs that draw in the big couple of thousand numbers, so I think for Barnet, obviously they couldn't drop down from League Two. There's a few young lads that have just entered the fray, and it's kind of baptism by fire, really. Do you think?
Yeah, no, you make a good point about, we get a good crowd here, and some teams, it was spoke on commentary that Barnet got under 1,000 in the week at home, and that's a team dropping out the Football League. So, no, a lot of teams don't see 1,000 here, maybe just 1,500. So, yeah, it's maybe a shock to some players coming here not expecting it, and it certainly has a part to play in how the game goes.
Yeah. So, fourth on the table, 2 points off top. Salford have now risen to top of the table. Leyton Orient lost their unbeaten streak today. Sutton beat them actually away at the Matchroom. The league's kind of panning out very interesting. I find that there's not many points between first and seventh. Do you think that's going to be the course of the whole of the season, or do you think someone like Salford might run away with it?
I don't think one particular team will run away from it. I think a certain pack of teams will definitely run away from the others. But no, this is up for grabs. You look at Leyton Orient, a good team. Salford, obviously, they spend money. Wrexham have been fantastic, started the season. Solihull Moors as well. Yeah. They're on the same points as us now. There's another team in there, and I can't think who it is that's up there.
It's Hartlepool.
I
think so, yeah.
They didn't have a good season last year. They've bounced back this year to go for promotion, so it's wide open. I couldn't call it at the minute.
No.
Actually, I could. It's Wrexham.
Yeah, as always. Let's hope. So, 1-0. Good result. A little bit nervous towards the end, but that's the way it is. So we've got a week's break now. Obviously, we will be covering the Chester game midweek in the FA Youth Cup. But from me and Lee, I will see you next Saturday for our game against Havant and Waterlooville. Very much.